Hey everyone, it's me Jack with Jack's Lawn Care, and today we are going to be doing some maintenance videos on our handheld Stihl equipment and backpacks, or one of the backpacks at least, because I just bought the 8 at the beginning of fall, so it doesn't need anything, but I'm going to service the 6. We're going to start off with a 94 right here, so let's get into it. Alright, so first we're going to make sure we have all the right parts that we need. I got this from one of my dealers. I have 2 Stihl dealers that I deal with, one mainly, but we got a spark plug. There's the camera's focusing, I don't know. The camera might not want to focus, it's kind of weird about focusing at times, but there's the right spark plug. You got a fuel filter, which we'll also be doing. I don't think there's, I don't know if that's any help, but you probably can't see it. And then we got our air filter, and we'll be doing, that's the basic Stihl service, just replacing all like the general stuff. So let's get some tools and get into it. I'll show you what we need. Alright, so we got our first step completed. We got our spark plug out. I videoed it, I think I cut it out. It might not be focusing, like now it's not wanting to focus. But you can see this is pretty black. This was the main use trimmer this year, so it's got a lot of use. But yep, I'm going to service this. That's definitely getting replaced. I'll show you. I think I don't know if it cut off, but what I'm using is this M12 ratchet with a T25. And the Stihl tool, which you need to take the spark plug out. You can use a spark plug socket, but I just use this Stihl tool because that's what there is. Get this lined up. You can hand thread it in so that you don't strip it. If I can get it in. It's kind of a weird angle. There we go. Alright, so we got our air filter off. You guys can't really see that, but it's down here. It's pretty dirty. So we're going to change this out real quick. This is the easiest part, easiest thing I think to change out. So use an air screwdriver. It's pretty caked. I don't think I've really done anything with this. Get a new one and pop it right in like that. And then we can take this. Make sure you get it lined up right. Tighten it back up. Alright, so our next step we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get some long needle nose pliers. I think you can use like a hanger too if you wanted to. But we're just going to fish out the fuel filter out of the gas tank.
See if I can do this with the camera in the way. Let me grab it and I'll be right back.
Alright, we got it out. I got some rubber gloves on so I don't get my hands don't reek like gas after I'm done filming this. But you just twist it right off like that. There's a new one right here. And you just twist it right back on like that. Easy done. And then you just put it right back in there. So then the 94 is serviced for the year. What I was saying, I think the camera cut off. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're still recording. What I was saying for the camera cut off the first time is that I might be purchasing another 94 this year and selling my 90 and keeping the 91 as like my brush or like my heavy duty or more powerful trimmer. Yeah. So let's go grab the 91 and we'll show you differences between a 91 and this, which I'm pretty sure they're really similar. So we might just fast forward through that one. Alright, so like I was saying, there's really no differences between the 94 and the 91. So we're going to just take this cover off here. There's one bolt here. Instead of one bolt in the middle on the 91, there's 2 right here that come off for the air filter. So we're probably just going to time lapse right through this one. Alright, so I got the fuel filter out finally. It was kind of a pain. This one looks pretty dirty to me because I don't think I've ever changed the fuel filter in this. I've done the spark plug and everything else, but I've never done the fuel filter in this one. This is my oldest. Actually, no, my 90's the oldest. But this is the oldest one that I've personally bought. I don't know if I've ever told the story about the 91, but I'll tell that while we're working on the 600. Let me go grab that. I'll be right back. Alright, so like I was saying, I got my 90 for free. Let me tell you the story behind that. Well, actually, it was not technically free, because I had to put some money into it. But, my 90 I got from someone I know that was giving it away, because it was old and needed a bunch of work. So I got that for free. Here's your spark plug boot that I was actually talking about earlier. And then the spark plug's right in here. It's kind of tight, but... so I actually got that 90 for free because it was used to fix another 91 because the 91 shaft went out. But so I bought I think that's a 110 I have. I have a parts Stihl 110 that I got for the shaft and a few other parts that I needed. So I put the new shaft in that. And I bought a new carburetor for it on Amazon. I threw that in. And then I took it to the dealer and had my dealer put a clutch in it. This spark plug's pretty clean because I just had to put a new one in at the end of fall. But we're going to throw the other one I have in it. And we'll just leave this as... I'm just going to get it all fresh. So this is an NGK. This is like I don't know what brand this is. But I bought these off of Amazon to have as backups, but I'm going to put the NGK in there because it's a better plug. Yeah, so that's... What else? Did I do anything else in 90? Oh, the dealer did a tune-up on it too. Did a spark plug, fuel filter, air filter, all that stuff. I feel like there was something else I replaced on that. Clutch. And that's about it. I really don't use that 90 as much. I'd use it. It's nice to have 3 trimmers. That was my backup this year. Yeah. So that's in there. I'm gonna put this spark on the side. This pushed in on there. Then we got an air filter for the 600. I've had the 600 for 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years. The air filter's over here on the side. Alright, I'll try and stay out of the frame as much as possible here, but the air filter's under here. I think I cleaned it out once. But this was my main blower for the summer. Let me grab an extension, hold on. But this was my main blower for the summer. I just bought the 8 in September, I think it was. So this has been my main deal for... There is premix Red Armor in everything. So that's what you see kind of squirting out. I don't like to leave it dry, but if I can get this cover off. There we go. Take a screwdriver so you don't get your hands covered in oil. And just pop this out like this, even though I'm touching it anyway. This filter's fairly clean, but I'm just going to try and get in the habit of changing all this stuff at the end of the year so it lasts me a while. All my equipment's fairly new. I'm not trying to like, oh, I have new equipment, but I've had old equipment, and I just try to stay away from buying used handheld equipment like blowers and trimmers, because it gets gets wore out pretty quick. Here, let's tighten these up. Alright, so now we're going to fish out the fuel filter and get some gloves on. I keep putting gloves on, taking them off. But I don't like to have my hands smell like gas for 3 days after working on stuff. This might be a fairly long video, so just don't be shocked if you see a long video. Let's see.
What our best bet is going to be. Look at this. Let's get long pliers. Actually, let's put this before we get it in. Where's the 2 guy? Actually, I don't know. I've never done the service on the 600 before. Is there 2 fuel filters? Good question, because there's 2 different filters in this package. But I only see 1. No, there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 in here. This is kind of a pain. I've never done the 600, so. Yeah, this goes to the other fuel filter. So I guess it picks up evenly in there. Yeah, I haven't done the fuel filter on this since I found it. Get it off. Why can't I get this off? Alright, there we go. I got it off. Let's grab the other one. Just because this one's kind of dry. Alright. Now we're going to get the, there it goes. The new one. Let me grab that. We gotta get the other one off. Let me grab it. There we go. Nope, just lost it. Let's strike another one back in there. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's not much play in this one line. So let's focus on getting this one. Focus on getting out first. The main one, I guess. Yeah, this is not easy, so I'm sorry I'm blocking the camera. But there's 2 on here, so maybe I'll just skip until we got this done.
Alright, so I finally got the fuel filters going. That's the pain. I didn't realize how hard that would be to do. But yeah, so I'm gonna go fire everything up and let it run for a little bit. So let's cut to that now. Alright, so we got the equipment outside. We're gonna get a few cold starts going. The 6 has, I don't think actually any of these haven't been started in a few weeks. And so we got to prime them so they can fuel in the system. Because of the filters. So let's start with the 600. There we go, it's fueling now. Turn that up. Alright, 6 is all ready to go. 91 might be a little difficult. Alright, 91's all good. And then the 94, which takes a little bit to warm up. So probably not going to run it for very long. Alright, we're all good to go. Alright, now that we're all done and serviced, that's a wrap for this video. I'm not 100% sure when this video is going out, but in near future you'll probably be seeing a 2021 lawn care setup. There's been a few things changed with the trailer, and like I said, I might be picking up another 94 soon, so keep out for that video. See ya.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are